thanks for joining me on another vlog. So it's been a few weeks actually since I put my last one out. Just had lots on, not really a chance to get out. So yeah, I'm out today in Norfolk actually, just north of King's Lynn, on a bit of a day trip. I've got 2 or 3 things planned today. First one was to stop off at the tulip fields, which are quite near to King's Lynn this time of year, early April. Thought it would be brilliant. Get some nice spring colours showing on my vlogs because it's been a little bit black and white lately. Reason I chose that and a couple of the others I've got today is because I've got a new book, Photographing East Anglia by Justin Mims, a photo view book. Really good book, filled with loads of places and inspirations to visit in the Norfolk, Suffolk, Cambridgeshire area. So I picked a couple of destinations out today, and the first one was these tulip fields. So I'll show you how I got on. Well, this isn't the best start to my trip out today. My first stop of the day was to come to the tulip fields near King's Lynn, and I'm here, but no tulips. And looking at the ground, it looks as though they've literally just been harvested. I have had a quick look online and it says that they were 2 or 3 weeks early this year, which is a real shame. I was hoping that they'd still be in bloom, unless there's some other fields that I'm missing, but according to all of the directions, these are the 2 fields here that should have the tulips in them. So yeah, a bit of a shame. Never mind, just imagine that full of bloom. Oh well, on to the next place. So this is the next place. This is a pine forest near Dersingham, and I'm going to have a wander around here. Hopefully get some yellow gorse showing, because as I say, I'd like to get some colour in this vlog today. So if we can get some nice yellow gorse and the pine forests, it would be lovely. It's a bit overcast. It talks of brightening up later, but we'll have a wander through these pine forests, see if I can get some compositions, and I'll bring you along. Walked a few minutes from the car. I've seen this composition here now. It looks really nice. Maybe it's because I'm not used to such nice composition so quickly, but I think there's something missing, and I think it's probably the light. If you can see, we've got a lovely path down the left hand side, beautiful big tree. I'm not sure what type it is. I'm not that experienced on my types of trees, but it's a beautiful tree. You've got some pine trees in the distance, and then a little copse of pine trees up on the hill here on the right hand side. There must be a composition here. These little trees in the foreground are a little bit distracting, but yeah, there must be something here. But I think the thing that's really not doing it for me is the light. So what I might do, I've got to come back this way obviously to come back to the car, so I'm going to carry on through. And then maybe see what the light's like later, and then maybe take it then. Wow, this is a brilliant place. Just look at all this. Beautiful little lone trees in the distance, full of heather, which obviously in autumn time would look absolutely gorgeous. Certainly a place to come back to in the autumn. Yeah, I'm getting quite excited about finding something here. These little pine trees isolated on their own look lovely. Now, what did I learn from Simon Baxter again? Just look at that. Scrumptious. Oh yes. Now I've got some time, so I'm gonna wander around a bit more, find the best trees. I think I've got a pick of several. There's some beautiful colours in the trees in the distance as well. yeah, I'm going to wander a bit and just find the right, spend my time. I'm not going to dive in at the first composition I see. I'm going to spend some time looking around, and then hopefully the light, you can see there's a bit of blue sky coming up there, so if we can get some nice light rays coming through those clouds on those trees, that would be fantastic. Oh yes, I think I'm going to enjoy this. How cool is this? A little pond in the bog. I don't think there's a composition here though. Whoa! It's a bit boggy. Okay, I couldn't wander around forever, I need to stop and take a photograph. So this is my first one. Lovely tree here on the left hand side, or two trees actually on the left hand side. Little ditch that runs through the middle of the bog. Just leads yourself up nicely to the tree, and then in the background there's a little lake with the light that's shining really nicely, and the sun's beginning to come out now, so it's really nice. This is the first composition, straightforward, simple shot to just get one in the bag really. But there's so many around here, so many compositions. So yeah, this is my first one, and on to the next. Okay, next one we're a bit close. Okay, so the next one I quite like is this one. The tree's on this little hill that's just dipping down. There's a lovely tree on the bottom that's anchoring on the left hand side. I just really like it. What I've done is I've got the tree on the left and the left hand side of the image, then I've just cut it off at the top of that little tree at the top, which has got a little sticky out branch to the right hand side. And the light that was coming on a second ago has literally just gone beyond a cloud up there now, but the light that was shining on there a second ago is really beautiful and really showing off the yellows and the browns in this foreground here. It looks quite sort of barren in the foreground, but really deep and rich in the background. And because the sky is quite moody behind, it looks quite cloudy, might even get another shower. It just sort of really makes some nice contrast in the image. So yeah, that was another one. Let's see. Actually, I'll give you my settings because I don't normally do that, but I will try and give you a setting. So I'm on f11, I'm focused on the tree. I am on a 50th of a second, and I'm zoomed in at about 90mm. Yeah, so that's another one. There's some, you see these trees at the top, the birch trees at the top of the ledge there. I don't know what it is with that. I quite like that as well. I'm not sure why I like it. I think it's because the white of the tree trunk of the birch tree is really shining against the dark background of the fir trees behind, and again because the sky is quite dark. I like that, so I might zoom in and just try and isolate that and see what that looks like. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I need to do more of this. Sit down, relax, chill, just take in the surroundings. I don't do it enough actually. I tend to, when I get to a new place, I'll quickly wander around, I'll see some compositions, especially if it's a place that I haven't been to before and it's an area that you see things that you don't normally see in your local surroundings, and you think, oh, take a quick shot of that, and I'll take a shot of that. And 9 times out of 10 the shots are okay, but they're not the best, and if you'd have really worked a bit harder and searched for the right compositions, you'd have got some better shots. So yeah, I need to do this more, just sit, relax, chill. It's gone a bit darker now, so it gives me time to wait for the light. I'm not in a rush today, so I can take my time. There are so many places that I could shoot here, and I'm definitely going to come back without a doubt, because it's a great place. But yeah, just relax, chill. Need to do this more often. So yeah, I've got several ideas coming up. I've got a few more days off up over Easter, so I might nip out again somewhere localish in the next few days. I'm heading off to Jersey early May, so I'm really looking forward to that. Me and the lovely wife are going to Jersey for a long weekend. So we've been there a few times before. We love it over there. Fantastic place. I've shot over there before pictures that is, and the coastline is just amazing, really is. I'm really looking forward to that, and being able to take some nice images and actually just have a really nice time, just me and my wife, and just having a nice bit of time together. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I've got a few things coming up. So but today is about shooting this place. I'm hoping to head, after I finished here, down to Snettisham, which is not too far. It's only about 10 minutes from here, down to the beach, and there's a jetty down there which also looks quite nice, and it was also in the book that I showed you earlier. So we'll see what that's looking like around sunset time, if the clouds break and I get a sunset. If not, it'll be a scouting mission and I'll take some shots anyway. So right, better get on. This is one for another visit, I think. Look at this. Birch trees on the left and the right hand side here, and there's a tree at the bottom there which, when that comes out in foliage and green, maybe in the summer or in the autumn potentially, it could look really nice. Really, I love the way that they angle in, and there's just a tree sitting at the bottom there, and then there'll be heather that will come out as well. So there, yeah, this is a definite composition for the autumn to come back to. Okay, I found another one. Shame about the light now though, really. It's still overcast, so this would have been much better in some nice light, but I'm taking it anyway, just really as a reminder that I can come back and take it in nice light next time. It'll still probably come out okay. So composition I've got here is I'm on this path or track that's leading around, which is a nice leading line in. There's some lovely silver birches up on the hill there. One's on the left hand side that frame the image, and then the nice fir tree that I was sitting under earlier on the right hand side, framing it on the other side. So quite a nice image. I'm on my 16-35 now. I'm shooting at about 26mm, something like that. I was on f11, focused third of the way in, and shot a speed of about a 40th of a second, I think. So yeah, I think, as I say, this one is one for a better light, but I'm taking it anyway, and I'll show you it now. This has got take me written all over it. I had to take this one. Again, it's a shame about the light, but I've got to take it. You can just see behind me, look, you've got a beautiful S-bend leading line through this image, pointing up towards that tree at the top of the hill. You've got a tree on the right hand side here that's anchoring the image on the right. You've got some beautiful trees in the background, and then some trees up on the hills there that are anchoring on the left. So I had to take it. I've actually taken a panoramic, so watching Gary Norman's video and seeing Chris Sale have a go at his panoramics, I thought I'd have a try myself, because I'm not really a great panoramic shooter normally. So I've tried this. I've got the 24-70 on, levelled Winston, levelled my camera, and taken about six or seven shots, overlapping each one by a third, and I'll stitch that together in Lightroom, and hopefully it comes out okay. So yeah, as I say, when you see a shot like that with that beautiful little S-bend, it's just got to be taken, really. Okay, I think this will probably be my last image, although I might try that one just as I left the car earlier on. I'll have to see. As I say, the light hasn't improved since then, so I probably won't. I'll probably come back and do it another time, but this is the last image. I think this one probably will work with the light. So as you can see, what I've got here is I've got the silver birch trees in the background, and then I've got this sort of sweeping line of the yellowy goldy grasses that go all the way through the middle of the heather. Again, this would look beautiful in the autumn once that heather's out in nice purple shades. So yeah, I think this is it for today. I'm now, well, for you anyway, for me it's going to continue, because I'm now heading down to Snettisham Beach. looking for a sunset, which I don't think is going to happen, but we'll see. You never know what might happen with sunsets. So I'm going to sign out now. I'm going to cut this one short, and then I'll hopefully record another vlog when I'm down at Snettisham tonight, and I'll show you that one next week. So if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell to make sure that you see that one when it comes up. I really hope you've enjoyed this one, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one for that sunset, or not. See you soon.